Carbohydrates represent only 2 to 3% of your total body mass. Carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen are the elements that are found in carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are found in fruits, grains, vegetables, and milk products. They are the sugars, starches, and fibers. In humans and animals, carbohydrates function mainly as a source of chemical energy that is needed to drive metabolic reactions. Only a few carbohydrates are used for building structural units. One example is deoxyribose, which is a type of sugar that is a building block of deoxyribonucleic acid, that is DNA, which is the molecule that carries inherited genetic information. The types of carbohydrates include monosaccharides, disaccharides, oligosaccharides, polysaccharides, and nucleotides. The monomers of carbohydrates are called monosaccharides, which contain from 3 to 7 carbon atoms. They are simple sugars. The monosaccharides that are common are glucose, fructose, and galactose. Disaccharides means two sugars. It is a molecule which is formed by joining of two monosaccharides by dehydration synthesis. The type of bond formed between a monosaccharides is called glycosidic bond. Disaccharides that are commonly found in nature are sucrose, lactose, and maltose. In case of sucrose, the molecules of monosaccharides, glucose and fructose are combined to form a molecule of the disaccharide, which is sucrose. So we can say that glucose and fructose are isomers of sucrose. Disaccharides can also be split into smaller and simpler molecules by hydrolysis. For example, a molecule of sucrose may be hydrolyzed into its components glucose and fructose by the addition of water. Carbohydrates containing more than two simple sugars are called oligosaccharides and polysaccharides. Polysaccharides are the major group of carbohydrates. Each polysaccharide molecule contains tens or hundreds of monosaccharides that are joined through dehydration synthesis. Unlike simple sugars, polysaccharides usually are insoluble in water and they do not taste sweet. The main polysaccharide in the human body is glycogen, which is made entirely of glucose monomers that are linked to one another in branching chain. Starches are polysaccharides that are formed from glucose by plants. Other important sugars are found in nucleotides such as DNA and RNA. Now, what are the functions of carbohydrates? Carbohydrates have little structural function in the cell. They play a major role in nutrition of the cell. Most of the foods you eat are digested and broken down into glucose before entering into bloodstream. Carbohydrates provide your body with energy. Most human cells do not maintain large stores of carbohydrates. The amount usually averages about 1% of their total mass, but increases to 3% in muscle cell and 6% in liver cell.